Data backup and restore in a database is important if you want to migrate your data present in one database to a different server. MongoDB is a well-known NoSQL database that is used to store large amounts of data in a flexible JSON-like format. So as with any database, it is critical to back up your data just like the MongoDB database on a regular basis to ensure that you can recover from any unforeseen events like data corruption, hardware failure, or accidental data deletion. On that note, hey everyone, welcome to SimpliCode's YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing good and staying safe. In today's session, we'll be discussing what is backup and restore in MongoDB and how to implement in real life. So we will walk you through the steps of backing up and restoring process in MongoDB database and also the collection present in them. But before we begin, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed already, consider getting subscribed to our channel SimpliCode to stay updated with all the latest tech content. And hit that bell icon to never miss an update from us. So without any further ado, let's get started with today's topic. So firstly, let us discuss what is backup in general before we understand how backup works in MongoDB. Now, backup and recovery refers to the process of creating and storing data copies that can be used to protect any organization or companies when they have any data loss. So this is referred also to as operational loss, and recovering from a backup usually entails restoring the data to its original location, or that is copying of data in other location where it can be used in place of the lost or damaged data. Now, to protect against data loss due to primary hardware or any software failures, a proper backup copy is stored in a separate system or a medium like hard disk or pen drive from the primary data. Now, data should be backed up at regular intervals because it is important that you have the access to the data within. The data should be backed up in no time so that you can access the data in whatever situation you want, and it's also determined by how frequently the data changes, and depending upon that you have to back up your data. It might be every week, every month, or maybe once in a quarter or like that. So moving ahead, just like the backup which we do for other systems as well, MongoDB also requires backup since it is a NoSQL database and works a lot on non-structured data which has large data sets. And in order to ensure that the user's information is stored properly and their identity and their data is safeguarded, it is important that we back up the data into our MongoDB database. So for that, MongoDB provides with various inbuilt tools, for example, mongodump as well as mongorestore commands, which is used to connect the MongoDB instance on the local system and create a database backup named dump in the current directory. Now we'll understand how it works when we get into the execution part. So for now, just understand. How does MongoDB backup works now? Now there are various ways in which you can back up your data in MongoDB. So if you're working on MongoDB Atlas, you can use MongoDB Atlas, which is the hosted MongoDB service option in the cloud, offers basically two types of method for backups, which is cloud backup as well as legacy backup. Next, we have the MongoDB Cloud Manager and Ops Manager. Now, MongoDB Cloud Manager is a hosted backup monitoring and automation service for MongoDB. The MongoDB Cloud Manager supports the backing up and restoring of MongoDB deployments. So, MongoDB Cloud Manager generally backups MongoDB replica sets and sharded clusters by reading the OP log data from your MongoDB deployment. And next, we have the basic tools like mongodump, which is an easier way. Let's say if you are trying to back up data which is less than 100 GB or 500 GB, in such case, mongodump, which is a inbuilt command tool, is a great option for you. And finally, we also have file system backups where you can create a backup of a MongoDB deployment by making a copy of MongoDB's underlying data files. So if the volume where MongoDB stores its data file supports point in time, you can use this file system backup in order to create backup of a MongoDB system at an exact moment in that time. So in this tutorial, we are only concerned with the mongodump and we'll see how it works. So to create backup of a database or a collection, you should use mongodump command. Let's see how the syntax is. Now the syntax is simple. You just have to write mongodump and again, let's understand this when we get into the execution part. So if you want to back up only a particular database, or let's say a particular collection, in such case the syntax would be mongodump, mention db and the database name, next mention collection keyword and the collection name, and after that mention out and the location path of it. So in this way you can use this command in order to back up a particular database and a collection name. So mongodump is an ideal backup solution for, let's say, small MongoDB instances due to its ease of use and portability. I hope you understood, what is backup and how does it work in MongoDB. So let us now jump into execution part and see how it is done. We'll also see how to, once we back up our database and after deleting or dropping the database or the collection, how to restore it back to its original position in the database as well. So what you have to do is you have to basically first open command prompt, and before we get ahead with the execution part on how to back up our MongoDB database, you have to install the mongodump, which is a command line, which is an inbuilt command line. So what you have to do is you have to go and download the data, which is the command line from the MongoDB official server. So for that, what you have to do is type MongoDB command lines database tools. All right. So scroll down a bit and you'll have this download MongoDB command line database tools. Click on that. And you can see that we have this MongoDB command line database tools download and all the description of this. I will file the latest version of it, and you'll have the package zip here. Just remove that and select MSI package and click on download. Now I've already downloaded it on my system, so I'll just show you what has to be done. So when you download it, it will ask for the setup. Just give the necessary permissions and all. So as I've already installed, it says you can change the features I've installed, repair your. Just click the next button until you finish it. Okay. Now once you're done with that, it will basically store the data in the C drive. So go to program files in C drive and open MongoDB folder. And in that, it will be downloaded in tools section. So click on this tools, you'll have this 100, click on bin. So this is where we have the all database tools, for example, based on dump, mongodump, Mongo expert, Mongo files, Mongo import, Mongo restore, Mongo stat, and mongodump. So this is how you have to download the basic command line tool, which since we are working with mongodump, which is a part of a command line tool, we are downloading this. So all right, so once we are done with this, now go back to our command prompt and next type mongos, which will basically direct to our Mongo shell. All right, so let's just get started. I'm using the show dbs command here. So it says shows the various databases present in our MongoDB database, right? All right. Now you can work on the existing database, or you can create a new database in order to back up the data that is present in that. So let's say I'm just using a new database here. Let's say the database name is MongoDB backup. Okay, so it says switch to DB Mongo backup. So let us now just create a set of collections. Okay, for example, we'll create two collections. So the first collection would be orders, right? So I'm just creating collections db.orders insert, and inside that I'm basically just creating a field. Let's take a name. Let's say Rohan. Okay. So this is just for example, guys. I'm just showing a basic example so that you'll have a clear idea on how the backup works here. So similarly, let's just create another collection. Let's say customers dot insert, and let's say take the name as Rahul. Right, close the brackets. Well, as you can see in the assertion tool, we can see that it is successfully acknowledged true, and it is inserted IDs are also created. So let us just use the show collections command whether or not they have created or not. So you can see customers and orders are the two collections that are created inside the MongoDB backup. Now, once we're done with this, we have to create a path, or let's say a folder wherein we are trying to back up the data that is present in our MongoDB database. So for that, what you have to do is go to, let's say, C drive and just create a folder. Let's say I am creating a new folder here. let's take the name of the folder as backup. Okay, click on that. Now click on the open the backup folder. Now you will see that folder is empty now. Now since we haven't done any backup on our database, it will show this folder is empty. Now what you have to do is just copy this address. Okay, just double click over here and just copy the address now. Now once again open command prompt. All right. Now we have to set the path to our location, which is the C drive where you have created the backup folder. So for that I'm using the CD, which means current directory, and just copy paste the location that we have just copied, okay, which is the C backup file. Now click OK. Now it is changed to C backup. Now we have to set up the path for our backup file, right? Now for that I'm using the set path. So we have to set path for our mongodump command, which is basically stored in, I think, the program files. Again, just go there, click on program files, click on MongoDB, click on tools, click on this, open bin, and just copy paste this address over here. Copy, just open this, and within the brackets, inverted comma, sorry, paste this, click OK. Now that means you have successfully set up the path for your mongodump command, wherein the data that you have created in your MongoDB database, that is the MongoDB database, and that we have created two collections, right, which is orders and customer, will now be backed up. Now for that you have to just simply use the mongodump keyword and click enter. So it will just process, and it says done dumping SimpliCode 1.new employees and all. Alright, so let's just go back to our folder here and see whether or not we have created a backup, right? So where you can see the backup, and inside backup now we have a dump folder, and inside that we have all the database names, which is admin, company DB, MongoDB backup, SimpliCode 1, student DB test. We have recently created this MongoDB backup. Click on that and you can see we have the data in the form of JSON format, which is of customers as well as the orders. So that means you have successfully copied the data from your MongoDB instance to your local system, wherein you have downloaded the data from the database and you have basically backed up into this folder here. So I hope you've understood how to basically perform the backup in your MongoDB database. So let's say if I want to drop this database, so let's see how does it work. For that I'm using the db.drop database command. Make sure the D is capital, otherwise it will throw an error. So as it says it has successfully dropped the MongoDB backup database. So let's again see the collections. Show DBS. Let's see if it is showing or not. So as you can see, MongoDB backup is not there in our list of the databases that are available now. So we have to perform the restore option here. So for that I'll just go back to the command prompt and I'll just simply write Mongo restore. Click enter. It will process and it will take some time. And finally, you can see in the end of the line here, it says 2 documents restored successfully. So let's just go back and let us now see whether it is showing the MongoDB backup database or not. So now you can see MongoDB backup is present in our list of databases that are present in our MongoDB instance. So again, let's check whether the collections are backed up or not. So for that, I'm writing show collections command here. So as you can see, customers and orders are restored again back to its original state without any issues over here. So in this way, you can use the restore option in case you have deleted your database, or let's say deleted the information or the data from your collections that are present in your database. So till now, we have basically backed up all the collections that are present in a database. Now, what if you want to create a backup of only a particular collection? Now, let's say I have the customers collection here and I want to only backup that and leave the orders. So for that, we have to basically again go back to our C drive and we'll just create another file here, okay? Another folder wherein we'll take, let's say, backup 1. So we have created a new backup one folder. Just copy paste this. Copy paste this and go back to the command prompt. And now mention the current directory which we are using is backup1. All right. So since we are basically backing up only a particular folder, now the command would be mongodump. Mention the DB database, which is MongoDB backup, and mention the collection keyword and mention the collection name, which is customers. I think it's customers only. Let's just, yeah, it's customers. So when you click on enter, it will say that done dumping MongoDB backup.customers. One document has been successfully backed up. So let's just verify it. Go back to backup one. So you can see now only the customers collection is only backed up in our, let's say, which we have created backup one folder. Now I'll drop this only the particular collection and we'll try to restore it back to its original state. So the command would be db dot, mention the collection name and mention the drop keyword. So it says true. That means it is successfully dropped. So let's just check the collections and see whether it is deleted or not. So you can see only orders collection is being shown in our database, which is in MongoDB backup database. All right. So let us now try to restore it. Just go back to this command prompt, and now the keyword would be mongorestore. In the same mongorestore, DB is the keyword. Mention the database name, which is MongoDB backup, and mention the collection name as well, which is customers. Okay, click enter. It says error scanning files can file dump is a directory, not a JSON file. Okay, you have to provide the file path also. So I think I have. So let me just correct this. Just copy paste the command till here. Now what you have to do is you have to provide the location of the backup folder where you have created the backup for the customers collection here. So just copy paste this. So I'm just mentioning the location of where we have backed up our customers collection here, and it is also saying that it is not a JSON file, right? So just keep the slash and mention the collection name and the file format, which is JSON. Okay, and I think we are good to go now. Just click enter. So now you can see that one document restored successfully. So let's just go back to the MongoDB shell and try to verify whether it is restored or not. So I'm just creating again show collections command. So now you can see customers order and the orders are both showing in our collection set. So that means we have successfully restored the one which we have deleted. So in this way you can even delete and backup and restore a particular database collection as well. Well, I think that brings us to the end of today's session, guys. I think we have covered pretty much about how to back up and restore the collections in our MongoDB database. Thank you for watching the video, guys. If you found this tutorial informative and helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and colleagues. If you have any further queries regarding any of the topics covered in today's session, feel free to let us know in the comment section below, and a team of experts will be more than happy to help resolve all your queries at the earliest. Stay tuned to the channel for more such amazing content, and if you want to learn more about MongoDB concepts and topics, we have a dedicated playlist on our channel, so make sure you check that out. We'll see you in our next video. Until next time, stay safe and keep coding.